All right, everyone, as you can see, I got my stuff printed out. I got my different categories. This is steps of being a first-time home buyer. This is my open house sign-up sheet, and this is our buyer agency agreement. So I'm getting everything prepared. All right, y'all, so I have changed my clothes. As you can see, my outfit is looking totally different. We're in a new construction community. And I've tied my hair up with a scarf. So I'm going to take you inside so you can see what this home looks like, y'all. All right, everyone. All right. So as you can see, this is what the outside of the home is looking like. Pan around, pan around. They chopped all the trees down to make this neighborhood. I used to pass through here all the time as they constructed this neighborhood. So let's take you all inside. Ring doorbell right there. They can hear and see you. This is the foyer area. Now, I really don't want to talk about what these rooms are because I want to do something different in this video. Y'all can clearly see that this is an office space. You know that the model has been showcased with all the updated features. Now, one thing I do like is the flooring that carries on throughout. Now, this is something that I really love. I'm a big fan of the floor. Very nice, very fresh, real spacious, open concept. We see this a lot. Recessed lighting, stainless steel appliances. When you've seen one, and I hate to say this, you've seen them all right? And that is nothing against any of these home builders because they are all, doing their job. But yeah, I would like to talk about something else, okay? So I'm going to change the topic a little bit as I take you on a brief tour. I want to talk about how wholesaling works. And I think it's important that we talk about that because a lot of people are not too familiar with what goes on in wholesaling. Have you ever gotten a call? Have you ever gotten approached? Have you ever had someone to make contact with you? Or have you seen the signs floating around on the street corners or in your neighborhood asking to buy or sell your home? Have you ever seen the sign that says, "We buy homes, we buy houses"? Something to that effect. Who is we, you wonder? Is it a real estate investor? Who could this be? Well, you all, the secret behind that is they are a wholesaler. How does wholesaling work, you might wonder? I can definitely explain to you how wholesaling works. The way wholesaling works is basically you're not getting the full market value for your home. Okay, surprise, surprise. Now, it might sound very advantageous in the very beginning because they can make you an offer, a cash offer on the spot, and you feel like you can walk away with all this money and not have to worry about anything, right? Get you out of your financial debt, financial freedom, you're worry free. But did you know you could be leaving thousands upon thousands of dollars on the table? Did anybody ever tell you that? I'm trying to get out the door, but I think they have it where we can't get out. But anyway, you all, this is the outside patio area. So let me tell you a little bit more about wholesaling and why, if you are going to have someone tell you that they can sell your home from right up from under you, why I feel that you should have representation from a realtor. Okay. And so this is good information also for all of those FISBOs, for sale by owners that say, "Oh, I can sell my home without a realtor. I don't need to pay a realtor because I can do this myself." You all, do you understand those homes sit longer? If you have third-party sources such as Redfin, such as Zillow trying to sell your home, guess what? You don't have a live agent actually out there pitching your home to the public. Like when I did the open home today, I actually went to the neighbors and had neighbors to come over to take a look at the home. I actually put flyers on the neighbors' doors. Is Zillow going to do that for you? Is Redfin going to do that for you? No, they're going to put a sign in your yard, and basically that sign is going to say "for sale." All right, and that's about it. You don't have anybody actively marketing your home. So in our particular office, we have realtors that make an email blast to all of the other agents that have buyers that are clients that are actively looking for homes. And while they're actively looking for homes, guess what that means? They are pre-approved by a lender. That means they're ready, willing, and able to buy. So they are already having an advantage over the for sale by owner that says that they could sell it themselves. I know I switched topics a little bit, but we're just going a little bit deeper into it, okay? Because I'm going to tie this all in together. With that being said, the marketing for sale by owners do not have access to the MLS. What is the MLS? The MLS is the multiple listing service, you all. This is what we all use as realtors to market and to notify our clients about any potential homes on the market that are active, meaning that are for sale currently, and that will be coming soon. Coming soon is one of those things that a lot of buyers love to see because they are the first to be able to view the home, meaning they might be the first to get their offer in. So do you see how this can be very advantageous to anyone that is trying to sell their home or anyone that's trying to purchase a home? Just give you a peek of outside here, okay? Over to the side perimeter, you're going to see that they actually let you pick out some of your cabinetry, your flooring and decor, which I really like that they give you this opportunity to do that. A lot of the home builders do not give you this opportunity, and you basically have what is called a spec home. That home is built according to however they see fit, and you can take it or leave it, okay? So let's see what my favorite is. I like this one, the Premier Natural. I think that is a favorite of mine. I also like the Premier Calm. Ooh, yes, look at that. The Premier Fresh is nice, but I think I like the Premier Calm. What else do we have going on? Then you have your Classic Fresh, your Classic Calm, your Classic Neutral, y'all. They have what is this? A Luxury Fresh, Luxury Calm, and then a Luxury Natural. I think I'm more of a fan of the Premier brand here. Now, what we have in this home is this right here. That's what we have in this particular home. So let's just pay attention as we walk throughout to see what they've picked out in here. It's really nice. All right, so yeah, I like this color carpet. It's a little different. Getting back to what I was talking about. So the MLS, multiple listing service, is very advantageous for, everyone involved in the transaction, realtors, buyers, sellers, everybody. So we can go see what's on the market, what's in stock. We can actually see if that home is pending or under contract, so we know not to take our clients to go view something if someone has already put an offer in. With for sale by owners, they are not marketing to all of the agents in the state. They're only marketing to the people that can see their ad. If they pull it up on Zillow or Redfin, more than likely it's going to be Zillow, because I've seen a lot of FSBOs or for sale by owners in Zillow. All right. And one thing that is a drawback about Zillow, Redfin.com, and Realtor.com is that information is outdated, meaning that sometimes it is showing that a property is for sale and that property is no longer for sale. It has already been sold, because guess what, you all? That information that Redfin, that Zillow, and that Realtor.com that they utilize is coming out of the MLS. So it is a secondary source. Your first-hand information is coming straight from the multiple listing service. So that is why a lot of times realtors will tell you, please utilize the app that we send you to your phone, which we're giving you access to a database that we as realtors pay for over the course of the entire year. Here in the state of North Carolina, it costs us about $200 every quarter. 2, 4, 6, 8. It's about $800 a year for us to utilize that feature that we're giving giving you access to as a buyer, okay? And or if you're selling and you need to, sell your home to go to another house, you're still in the process of buying and selling. So this is why it is not advantageous for you to continue to go on Zillow, Redfin, hotpads.com, homes.com, all these third-party sources that are not accurate nor up to date. Because like I said, that is a secondary source that's being pulled from the MLS. You get the first-hand experience, first-hand information straight from the multiple listing service. Back to FSBOs again. So FSBOs aren't aware of this. They're only going to utilize what's at their disposal because they have limited resources, because they choose not to have a realtor that pays for this, that would be more advantageous to their client, okay? Because they want to save money and cut corners. This is why a lot of times you will see their houses sit longer. They are not familiar with what's called the comparable market analysis, which we are trained to do as realtors. Basically, we're making a comparison of what the house would potentially or likely sell for in that community or in that neighborhood in comparison to other houses that are much like it or identical to it. There are not a lot of people that know how to conduct a comparable market analysis, so they either usually overprice their home. And because of that, you have a lot of buyers going out, seeing other homes that are more updated, that may be more to their liking. And they're wondering, why is your house $20,000 to $30,000 to $50,000 overpriced? Nobody can explain that, because you're not a realtor and you do not understand how to do a CMA or a market analysis on your home correctly. What a lot of people do as their first for sale by owners, they pay attention to what they're trying to get out of the home. They don't pay attention to what the market dictates, and that is a big mistake. All right. This is why it is advantageous to have a realtor to represent you if you're selling your home. It is also advantageous to have a realtor work for you if you are selling your home or buying a home. And I'm going to bring up this whole thing about how the wholesalers get involved. So wholesalers don't actually necessarily do a CMA. Wholesalers don't actually have access to the MLS. A lot of times they will pay a realtor for the information they need, and sometimes they might pay to be a part of the MLS. It just depends, but typically wholesalers don't hold a real estate license. I'll repeat that again. Wholesalers and investors don't usually hold a real estate license. What does that mean for you as the buyer or the seller? Well, that means for you that they do not have to be regulated by the real estate commission. That means they're not held as they're not having the responsibility that we have as the due diligence to our clients. We actually are held at a higher regard when it comes to dealing with our clients, because we are regulated by the real estate commission, because we hold a license. All right. So if that makes any sense, then you understand that if you work with a realtor, there are more ramifications on that realtor if something is to go awry in a transaction, and if you are treated unfairly, or if they misrepresent a material fact. What is a material fact? A material fact is something that should have been disclosed to the buyer at the time of purchase or prior to purchase, that would have made a difference in their decision making on purchasing the property, such as if this property is going to be located near railroad tracks, or are they building a sewage plant nearby? Is this going to be a property near a highway where you can hear a whole lot of noise? Things as such. Is there a leak in the ceiling? Are we leaving out key points or key factors that you as a buyer should be made aware of? A wholesaler is not held to that standard, okay? An investor is not held to that standard. And let's get back to the CMA for a minute. Comparable market analysis. Your wholesaler and your investor are usually not doing a comparable market analysis on your home to dictate if that price that they're offering or telling you is going to be correct. They might, and usually this is what happens, they might offer you, say your home could be sold for about $300,000. But the wholesaler comes to you and says, "Oh, we'll buy your house for $200,000." Well, for you, $200,000 sounds very good because you don't have representation. You don't know anything about the real estate market. All you know is that they're offering you this big sum of cash. You want it taken off your hands. You might owe taxes, whatever the case is. You want to be over and done with it. So they offer you the $200,000. They tell you that they can take care of the title. They can take care of everything, all the paperwork. You don't need to worry. Your $200,000 comes, but guess what? They found a buyer to actually purchase your home for $300,000, but they're not going to tell you that, okay? So what do you think happens? They actually pocket $100,000 in profit off of your home. Guess what? That money could have gone into your pocket. Are they going to tell you this? No, they're not. And this is what the Real Estate Commission does not regulate, because those people called wholesalers and investors are not regulated by the Real Estate Commission because they are not required to hold a license. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So that is how wholesaling works, okay? And this is really in any state that you go to, but I am speaking primarily for North Carolina because I'm a North Carolina agent, okay? We also border South Carolina, so if you need any assistance with that, please reach out to me and we'll get you taken care of. I am pacing back and forth in this model home because I just wanted to make sure that I explained how wholesaling works, how investing works, how for sale by owner make a mistake by not using a realtor, and sometimes that can cost you a large sum of money, upwards to hundreds of thousands of dollars and tens of thousands of dollars, simply because you did not want to pay a realtor 3% or whatever they're charging in their commission, which more than likely would have been a couple of $1,000s. So another video that we'll talk about later on is going to be discussing, again, the National Association of Realtor Settlement that has been changing a lot in how we are doing things for real estate. Really, it's behind the scenes. So it's the conversations that we're having with our buyers, with our clients, and with the paperwork that is involved. Our paperwork has changed at our firm, so we're all dealing with that right now. If this has been an informative video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any real estate questions, please reach out to me at 980-428-2333. This is your real estate queen. Remember to be the CEO of your financial future. How do we do that? By creating economic ownership, everyone, and by owning businesses, working for yourself. All right. You all know if you work for someone else, you're basically on the you know what plantation. All right. I don't have to tell you. And yes, if you have any questions, please reach out. If I could assist you with any selling or purchasing of your real estate property, I am here. Even if it's commercial and land, I am here for you. Okay? I'm not coming on camera right now, but maybe some other time you'll get to see me and we will do a live stream for you all. All right? You all take care, and I am signing out. Until next time, you all stay blessed. I hope you enjoyed this tour. All right, y'all. So I just did my real estate tour of the property. I did my video for my real estate channel, and now I'm going to take you on a tour through the neighborhood. They turned the sprinklers on, so the car got wet on the side, but it's all good. I'll take you around so you can see what it's looking like, okay? Behind the scenes footage of Brown Girls Are Beautiful. We're gonna go through the neighborhood real briefly so you can see what this neighborhood is looking like. that one is available. It's called the Hampton, and I'm not gonna go all through here because I don't want nails getting in the tires, because they have construction going on all throughout this neighborhood. But I'll turn a little bit. They've gotten some of these houses that are ready, that are available, as you can see. And these homes are starting in the 400,000 range, as many of these homes are starting in the $400,000 range in this location. That's pretty much what the price is, y'all. I don't want to go too much further down there, so I'm probably going to back up and turn around.